Sup, nerds? So today I wanted to talk a little bit about video games. And more specifically, the video games I was playing in high school. So when I was in high school, I spent a lot of my time after school playing Nintendo 64. The majority of that time was spent between GoldenEye, Super Mario 64, and Ocarina of Time. Those, undoubtedly, I think are three of the best video games of that era. Because with GoldenEye, you got the first-person shooter, you got the awesome, like, movie into video game whole thing going on, and it was just super fun. Campaign and multiplayer, it was, like, super revolutionary, and I think it spawned a lot of great games later on. Actually, going back to play that game, like, I remember the graphics being so much better at the time than they actually really are, and like now when I go back and play it, it's like, what was I thinking? Thinking that this was awesome. The game is still pretty fun, but it's just like, you know, having had so much time for video games to grow and evolve, it's, I don't know, it's not quite as good as it once was. Then of course there was Super Mario 64, which I loved. I really enjoyed that game thoroughly, all the way through from start to finish. I mean, as you might know, I'm a huge fan of just the whole Mario series as well as the entire Zelda series. And this new, like, 3D Mario game was just so much fun. The music was amazing, the level design was great, and it was just really cool seeing how they kind of transformed the previously two-dimensional, side-scrolling Mario into this new 3D world Mario style. I thought they did a lot of really clever stuff with it, and I really enjoyed the game. Of course, I had to spend like hours and hours staying up late past my bedtime just to get all of the stars. And then last but certainly not least, Ocarina of Time, which I still think to this day is the greatest video game of all time. Ocarina of Time. Kind of fitting. I had loved the original Legend of Zelda game on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and then I also really loved A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo. Just the adventure, the puzzles, and just all of the cool weapons and stuff that you would get throughout all the dungeons. Just such amazing games. Then of course the new 3D world and all of its glory, and Epona, and the, you know, playing all of the songs, and just like getting all of the different weapons and going through the different dungeons, and going through all the different temples, getting the Bigoron sword. All of that was just amazing. There was just so much to that game. You could just keep playing it forever, it seemed like. You know, getting all the gold Skulltulas, then there's like getting every single bottle to collect more fairies and pose, and there's the different masks. There's just like so much stuff to do. It never ends. Anyway, those were just some of my favorite games from my high school era. What were or what are some of your guys' favorite video games from high school? You may have heard of the awesome web series Video Game High School by Freddie Wong and company. It is really awesome. I really enjoyed the first season, and the second season is, I think, being worked on right now. And you know how I've been doing Loot Crate unboxings here on my channel. So this month's upcoming Loot Crate is entirely Video Game High School themed, which I am really looking forward to. I think there's going to be a ton of cool stuff in there. So if you want to get one of those for yourself, you have actually until tomorrow, July 19th, at 9 p.m. PST, that is Pacific Standard Time, to sign up for the Loot Crate subscription and get that particular Video Game High School Loot Crate. Keep in mind that if you do use the code Monday, that you can get 10% off of the subscription price. And if you haven't seen any of my other Loot Crate unboxing videos yet, you should just go back and search for them, check out some of the awesome stuff that I've been getting so far. And if you like what you see, head over there to the Loot Crate site. There will be a link right down there at the top of the description, so please go and check that out. Also, lastly, for this video, I would like to remind you guys that I am doing an Indiegogo campaign for my third full-length independent solo album. Please feel free to go and check that out if you have not already. Take a look at all of the different perks that you could get for contributing to the campaign, and I hope that you do consider contributing, because that would mean the world to me, and it would just help me continue doing what I am doing here on YouTube and in my music world. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope that you know, can maybe get your hands on some awesome loot, and, well, I hope I can continue writing nerdy music and making videos for you guys. So, I'll see you nerds soon.